All right, cool. Look like I got the sound on. Uh, go here. I should be able to pull up the chat. How can I pull up the chat? I did it last time. How can I pull up the chat? Y'all bear with me one moment, man. I'm trying to figure this shit out. Uh, we're going live through my YouTube, so I should be able. Let me see how can I pull up my chat. Bam. That's not it. Bam, there it go right there. All right, cool. Shout out to Mark. Mark Miller, what's going on, fam? See if you can hear me. Mark, let me know if you can hear me, brother. Let me know if you can hear me, fam. I'm finna get ready to bounce a little bit, just a little quick little live. So let me pull me up right here. Sorry about that, Mark. I had to make sure you get what I'm saying? Had to make sure I was on point. Phoenix, what's going on, fam? Since yesterday's show. I don't know why it's doing that. Jamie, what's going on? Hey, Jamie, give me a thumbs up. Hey, Jamie. Give me a thumbs up, fam, if you can see me. Shout out to Kevin. Kevin, what's going on, brother? What's going on, Kev? Kev, what the lit read, brother? What? Yeah, give me a thumbs up if you can see me. If you can hear me. Anyways, look like I'm reading pretty good. I'm streaming through my $2,000 toy. My $2,000 toy. Streaming through that, so. All right, Jamie say I'm good. Good looking out, Jamie. Hey, Jamie, what's up, man? Hey, look here. Now, you know the Puerto Rican assassin live right here in this city. I'm trying to figure out. Hey, Jamie, I've been trying to find him. I haven't been able to find the Puerto Rican assassin. When I see him, I'll let you know. You dig? Yeah, I haven't been able to find him, fam. Kevin say Clarissa a clown. You know what I need to do? I need to do this. My videos. Okay, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm going to do? You say she a clown. Why you say that, fam? Oh, there we go. Ta-da. You know what I need to do? All right, hold on. I got it now. My videos. All right, yeah, I sound good. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm going to do? You say she a clown. Why you say that, fam? Yeah, I see. Yeah, I got it. My lighting ain't all that, but it is what it is. Fuck it. Shout out to Miss Connie. Miss Connie, what's going on? Miss Connie say salute to the TMP family. Yeah, y'all hit the like button for the old boy, man. Hit the like button for the old boy. You know it is what it is. Jamie, what did he say? Coach, leave that boy alone. You gonna get him knocked out. Hey, look here, man. Look here. We got the Puerto Rican assassin. Hey, Jamie, we had a Puerto Rican assassin and Debo Dev. The Puerto Rican assassin and Debo Dev. You get what I'm saying? You know me. Hey, check this out. Hey, Jamie. I'm finna tell y'all something else I'm finna start doing. I'm gonna start covering celebrity boxing. Celebrity boxing. I'm gonna start covering that too. I'm gonna start doing a lot of stuff. You know, like interviews and stuff like that with celebrity boxing. So that's pretty much where we at anyway. So, hey, 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 hey. Hey, that's pretty much where we at anyway. You get what I'm saying? So, but nah, all jokes aside, all jokes aside, like I'm pretty much gonna cover pretty much the shift that I'm gonna make. We're gonna do everything we already been doing the shows and stuff like that. But I'm gonna widen my my coverage of the sport. You get what I'm saying? So there's some other avenues that I'm looking at, other opportunities that that's presenting themselves to me for the most part, and it's pretty much where it's leading me at. Everything is leading me towards I have to broaden my horizons and cover more, trying to become more of a global brand. So it's a part of what I'm the next phase I'm going into, and I'm starting that right now. I don't want to wait till January. I'm starting it right now, going into November, December. I'm gonna already be doing it. You know what I mean? So. Because I see where it's at. I see where it's going at. I see exactly where we're not going at, where it's at right now. I'm telling you, and you're gonna see a lot of stuff, man. Like you're gonna see a lot of different changes. I got to get ready to go to hit the city. I'm not leaving right now. Probably another hour. So we're gonna do this live for about an hour. Then I got to bounce. But I mean, that's just where it's going at, bro. Like the boxing as you know it. Like we have like Eddie Hearn and Oscar De La Hoya. They're talking about, the Muhammad Ali Act and this and that, and he's trying to F the fighters and Dana White and this and that. And I say this, Dana White business model works for the UFC because the fighters don't make all the damn money. It's about keeping the company profitable. So when you have a business, in order to sustain your business, you have to keep the profit margins high and the cost low. Anybody that's ever had a business before understand what I'm talking about, right? So the fighters, they're the product. The promotional companies, the managers, the financiers, whether it's Turk Al-Sheikh or whatever the case may be, that's I don't want to say company, but a promotional company, that'll be the company. So the promotional company in any business, in order to, you want to bring in maximum profit margins and keep overhead low, right? So I was looking at an interview that Steve Kim and Mario Lopez did with Dana White, and Dana White spoke on how this crazy amount of money that Turk Al-Sheikh is paying fighters, he said that's not a sustainable business model. That fan don't understand that because if the fan don't have a business and the fan is emotionally invested in just complaining about everything or emotionally invested about their favorite fighter, then they don't understand that terminology. They don't understand business terminology because they don't know that, they don't know nothing about business. And it's not about whether I like Dana White or agree with him or not. This ain't based on emotions. People who I know who have money and power, they care nothing about people on the bottom's emotions or people on the top emotions. It's not emotional with them. It's strictly business. Hey, shout out to Unbiased Brim. Brim, what's going on? Hey, J-Rock, what's going on, brother? So I understand where he was coming from, and I agree. It's not a sustainable business model. These niggas, some of these, I'm talking about the top tier guys. No way a guy should get paid $100 million for a fight to fight one guy. That's ludicrous. That's crazy. You get what I'm saying? Like $100 million for what? To do what you already been doing for years? Yeah, that's crazy. It's not gonna stay like that. That's all I'm saying. It's not gonna stay like that. Hey man, shout out to Green Eyes P. She say tip our host. Shout out to Green Eyes P dropping that super chat. I appreciate you, sis. And I'm just speaking. Hey, J-Rock, salute, fam. And I'm just speaking Shout out to James from Scotland. Scotland, what's going on, baby boy? And I'm just speaking from a pure business standpoint. Because I can tell you, with my copywriting business and this podcast, my job, in order for me to see any kind of profit in my copywriting business, which copywriting is a low entry, so I'll tell y'all about that. If you, bro, you want to make a lot of money, man, bro, like, but I know y'all ain't, a lot of people ain't gonna do it, but yeah, that shit right there is, you know, that's a whole nother story on that. But in business, the only way to make money is you got to keep your profit margins high. In order to maximize your profit margins, you got to keep your costs low. So, boxing is not a typical business. It's not an organized business. It's not like I don't want to say organized. Yeah, it's not like an NFL. Like an NFL team, they're gonna look at their P&L sheet, you know, their profit margins, P&L, you know, their profit and loss margins. Damn, you know what, man? We paying this quarterback $100 million. This quarterback getting paid $100 million. Shout out to Rock. Shout out to Raw Melody. Raw Melody Dynasty. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Green Eyes Peach. She say baby lemon with pom poms in his hand, chili. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So damn, I forgot what I was saying. Shit. Yeah, they look at your P&L, which is a profit and loss sheet, right? And if you got more going out than coming in, your company is broke. You losing money. You in the red. So, in no business, you want to be in the red. So I'm saying all that to say this. This is why somebody like a Golden Boy, you notice they don't do big shows. They keep their profits low. You fight on Golden Boy, ain't nobody making a lot of money on Golden Boy. Nobody. Whether it's Virgil Ortiz, whether it's, you know, they ain't making no millions. They $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 fighters. That's about it. Ryan Garcia is the anomaly. Ryan like, man, we got to pay them motherfuckers. Ryan going to make fights happen with Tank and do what he want to do. Ryan Garcia is the anomaly. Outside of Ryan Garcia, ain't nobody, they ain't breaking no bank for nobody else over there. Because they got to keep the profit mark, because it's the cost to run the show. It's the cost to run the show. It's the, you know, put everything together, the insurance. You got to get the commissioners, you know, the doctors, the ambulance, you know, the judges, all the stuff there to put this show on, and the production of the show. And all of that factors into, all right, then how much I'm going to pay these dudes? And then, all right, you know, I can't pay the product more money than what we bringing in. That's crazy. And I think the fans, they don't understand that. Like, what's your value to the market? A lot of the stuff I'm saying is just business language, basics. What's your value to the market? I ask people, what's your value to the market? People don't even know what the market is. They don't even know what the market is. The market is the people. The people who will be willing to shell out lots of money for this particular brand. Like Saul Canelo Alvarez, he's not a fighter. The reason why he makes a lot of money, what is that? Hold on. Yeah, go ahead. I'm doing live. Go ahead.
What did you say?
No, I'm doing live.
Oh, I thought you was talking to me.
No. Nah, so, damn, I forgot what I was saying, dog. Oh yeah, Canelo was a brand. See, you don't hear this in boxing. Canelo was a brand. So his brand is so profitable, and this brand is so established that when he fights, like the fan, you look at him, he's a fighter. That's Canelo. He got a country behind him. No, Canelo was a brand. He's an established brand. So when you're an established brand with a good reputation, you attract money. Everybody wants to invest and buy into the brand of Canelo. This is why he's able to sell out a stadium with Terrence Crawford or sell out a stadium with Billy Joe Saunders. It's bigger than just the fighter. It's the brand of Canelo. Did you get what I'm saying? And if you understand branding, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, I don't want to talk all that business stuff. But shout out to round one. What did he say, fam? He say, coach. He say, BKB coach, Paulie Malignaggi making his bare knuckle return in this main event fight. Oh yeah, he is. Yeah. Bare knuckle boxing. Yeah. You know what? Hey, round one. I like bare knuckle boxing. What did say, J. Rod? He say the NFL wicked. They'll cut you out if you're the productive. If you're unproductive. What did he say? He said they'll cut you out if you're too productive. They'll cut you out if you're too productive and don't want to pay you. I mean, it ain't nothing personal. It's business. It's the value proposition, you know. Braska Rod, salute. Mr. Cook, what's going on, brother? Yeah, Mr. Cook, what's going on, fam? Yeah. Yeah, man. So you know, listen. I'm finna give you jitterbugs. If there's some jitterbugs in here, I'm finna get a jitterbug some game. And I learned this. I learned it just being around a few of my friends that I know that got money. Damn. They have money. You got what you call. Hold on, let me put everybody's names back on the screen so I can see. Mr. Cook say, Coach, you heard about California Athletic Commission back at Dana White and the Ali Act? Yeah, I heard about that. To me, that's kind of like, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna tell you why it's not a big deal with me. Because it's a choice that the fighters, if the fighters want to, if they want to fight with TKO, they choose to do that. No fighter is being forced to do anything, right? So it's not like anybody's being forced. If you choose to do business with TKO, I don't know what the pay scale is like for that or whatever. I really don't know. I know that most boxers don't make no money. I do know that. So boxing is a poor man's sport for a reason. It's to the discretion of the fighter. I really don't know all of the ins and outs of it, but I'm going to do more research on it, to be honest with you. But I say all that to say this. People talking about, I laugh at Oscar De La Hoya and Eddie Hearn. Oh, the Muhammad Ali Act, and it's to protect the fighters. The Muhammad Ali Act has already been subverted. They found a way to get around that shit. Fighters are not protected under the Muhammad Ali Act. I'm finna break it down right now. It's all in the language. The Muhammad Ali Act was supposed to be something to protect fighters against predatory promoters or people who was called predatory promoters at the time, like a Top Rank or even Don King, really Don King. Because Don King had his business structured. He was the promoter. And his son, Carl King, managed the fighters. So even though Don can say, well, look, baby, I'm just a promoter, baby. I'm not the manager. You got to go talk to your manager now. I ain't got nothing to do with that. The manager is his son. So the son Don getting 30% for a promotional fee. His son getting another 20 to 25%. Some say 50. Some contracts was 50%. It just depends, right? Well, it's a grand, put it this way, it's a grand total of 50%. So Don gonna get 30. the car gonna get 20. That's 50% of your purse right there. So that's why they did that. That's why they did that. PBC did the same thing. How did they do it? Al Heyman figured out, you know what? I can't be the promoter and the manager or the promoter and the advisor because of the Muhammad Ali Act. How do I get around that? Oh, that's easy. Let me set up an advisory company called PBC. But when people think about the PBC, they think of PBC as a promotional company because he got fighters signed up under them. Like you ain't never heard nothing about a bunch of fighters being signed under an advisory company. Your advisor. Then I'll say, let me handpick promoters to work under the PBC banner. So they're kind of like my de facto, they're kind of like my promoters. And have my fighters be promoted by my promotional companies. It's not his, but you get what I'm trying to say. My promotional companies that's under my brand. Tom Brown Promotions. Tom Brown been around a long time. Scamps and Liowitz. Louis DeCoupas, so son and junior, son and father. All of the fighters are signed to the PBC. And you know what I mean? So Al found a way to get around that. I'm going to get money from advising them, get my 30% from advising. And then I'm going to get another 10% from the promotional company. Well, I ain't violating the Muhammad Ali Act. You know what I mean? But he already did that. He already did that. This guy say not true. He say Miss Ben fighters who weren't signed to Al as advisors who fought on PBC events. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but we just agree to disagree on that. Al Heyman already subverted the Muhammad Ali Act, so I got fighters I talk to. I'm so established in the game now. I got a lot of motherfuckers who call me, talk to me. I talk to reporters. I talk to fighters who can't talk because they got NDAs, managers, secretaries. I got everybody in this motherfucker. Everybody. Hey, Jamie, what'd you say, fam? He say Don King and this son Carl was gangsters. Holmes wanted to kill them both. Hey, Jamie, for real though. Larry Holmes, yeah. Larry Holmes hated Don King, man. He hated Don and Carl. Yeah, listen, Larry still a man. Now this how Don justified it. But Don learned the game from the Italians though. The Italian gangsters. The Italian gangsters know Don, Don learned the game from them, so. You get what I'm saying? Hey man, shout out to Green Eyes Pete. Green Eyes, what's going on? J-Rock, what's going on? DC. Yeah, man. Yeah, you talking about James and you talking about, I know Boots wasn't in the PBC fight. I never said Boots. You bringing up names. See, this a mistake you making. You confusing a whole lot of shit. You talking about Showtime. I ain't saying nothing about Showtime. You talking about James. You talking about Darrell. Listen. This is for the people who it apply to. I don't know what Darrell in them situation is. I don't even know who you is, to be honest with you. But I don't know what Darrell in them situation is. I'm talking about the people who it apply to. If it don't apply, let it fly. I specifically said how our Heyman situation was set up. You get what I'm saying? So DJ Ross say, he say, Coach chilling. He say, Coach, chilling man on cloud now. You on cloud now? Yeah. I didn't say every fighter. He said, has anyone ever seen the PBC contract? Yeah. Yeah, I know people who've seen it. I have PBC fighters that I spoke to. They told me exactly what's in it. If you saw a PBC contract, you wouldn't know what you were looking at. Only thing you would understand is PBC because you don't understand the language that's in it. Yeah, so I saw a boxing contract before, and a couple of them, and I can hey Martin, I can honestly tell you, bro, like I really didn't understand the language that was in it because it's a different kind of language that's in there. You know what I mean? Like you really got to have an attorney on that. So, hey, Sound T, what's going on, fam? H-Town in this B.I. Shout out to H-Town, man. You get what I'm saying? He says, OBW Stretch, he say, can I have a 2% split of your brand? I don't even understand. I don't even understand what you talking about, fam. Can you have a 2% split of my brand? Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that, brother. I'm just being honest with you. What do you mean by that? That's like me saying, can I have a 2% split of your baby mama or something? What does that mean? You would ask me, what you mean you want a 2% split of my baby mama? What do you mean by that? Hey, what did he say? He said, gotta run the contract through ChatGPT. Nah, you can't run it through ChatGPT. It ain't that simple because ChatGPT gonna give you information that's already out there on the internet. That's how these search engines and stuff work. When you type the information in there, it's gonna pull information from many different websites that's already out there. So what you would have to do, Keena, you would have to look at the source from which ChatGPT, AI, or places like Google is pulling that information from. You got to always cross-reference the source. And they may be pulling it, they may be pulling it from wherever. You got to do your thorough research on that. Shout out to the atheist Ghostbuster. He said, you're absolutely correct, Coach. He said the PBC has been acting both as promoter and manager for many years. They think by calling Al an advisor, they are technically not breaking the Ali Act. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. But the people in Zamunda don't understand that. The people in Zamunda don't understand that. Because they live in a world of utopia. You know what I mean? And I get it. I understand. I get it. Trust me. Hey, shout out to Martin. He said, I always felt the PBC paid its fighters twice as much as Golden Boy, but fought them half as often. When you say you always felt the PBC paid the fighters twice as much, please specify. PBC had over 300 fighters at one point in time. Please specify. When you say the fighters, are you talking about their entire roster? Or are you talking about certain fighters? Hey, what it say? Muhammad say, don't chat GPT legal paperwork. It'll mess you up. Hey, Muhammad, facts. Hey, hey, Muhammad. See, Chat GPT got people thinking they're real smart. Yeah, I'm just putting in Chat GPT, and they don't even understand how it works. I had to tell this person how Google works. I told y'all on the show how Google works. I Googled it. This is what Google said. I said, what was the source? Can you cite the source from which Google got the information from? Don't nobody understand that kind of language. The average person, what you mean cite the source? I said, yeah, you ain't never been in no debates or have to do research for anything. When you're doing research, fam, I don't know what you jitterbugs are learning in school today, but when I was coming up in school in the 70s and 80s and stuff like that, and the 80s and 90s, you're taught how to do research. And when I was a part of debates teams, you have to always do your research. And then when you do research, you got to deal with what? What I always say on this show, primary sources of information. The primary source is the source from which the information originally came from, the creator of the information. And then when you create information, and then this person hear it, that person hear it, that website get it, that reporter get it, whatever. And then what they'll do is they'll post that information on their site, give their version of it, or break it down to their understanding. And that place, that reporter will get it, and the source came from you, but he'll get it and put his spin on it. Then they'll get it to put their spin on it, or whatever, such. And you listen to all these different places, and I'm like, okay, you know. And sometimes it get lost in the sauce. So when you Googling stuff, there's going to be an icon, like a link or a link icon under that information that you see. And when you click on that link, it tells you all the sources from which it got it from. So you may click on Sports Illustrated source that Google pulled up, and you may click on that and go directly there, and they may have gotten it from Mike Coppinger. And then you click on Mike Coppinger. Mike Coppinger may have gotten it from The Ring. You get what I'm saying? So, and The Ring may be saying something totally different than what Mike said, than what this reporter said, who got it from Mike, than what Sports Illustrated got it from. So you got to always go to the source. Always go to the source. Yep. Hey, Muhammad, you nailed right on the head. He said I can put an article up which says the worst advice, have it ranked high on Google search, and ChatGPT will use it as a source to give you my effed up information. Yeah, that's why you got to cross reference. That's why you got to cross reference. You never when you're doing research, you never just you don't do surface research. You never just, oh, I found some information that support what I want to hear or whatever, I'm gonna take it around with it. No, you got to do a deep dive. You got to really do research. You got to really do research. Really. Like when you're doing a white pages report, like I'm a copywriter, right? So when I do a white pages report and I got to flesh out, I got to do a deep dive. This shit take a lot. It take a lot, bro. Like, you know, it ain't no, I just chat GPT'd it. I'm gonna write this down and do a show on it. Nah, it ain't that simple. It's not that simple. He says it's all about how you prompt the AI. Yeah, I'm before AI, so you're right. It is about the prompts. You got to know how to use it. It is about the prompts. It is about the prompts. But whether they have AI or no AI, I know how to do research. I know how to find the information. You get what I'm saying? I remember the library days. But you're right about that, Keenan. It is about the prompts. You got to know what to ask it, how to ask it. And then once you get the information, you still have to vet where ChatGPT is getting it from. If you just do, I put the right prompt in, I got it, this is what I got from ChatGPT, and you leave it at that, you still doing it wrong. Still doing it wrong. That's for people who doing research. Just for an average, everyday person like yourself, you probably don't. You know what I mean? And what it say, Cooking with Search, he said real research is look at the source for against a topic and go down the middle. And what it say, Muhammad, he said 98% of the people don't know how to prompt, and that's the issue when people abuse it and don't do their due diligence. Well, you know, we are in the instant gratification age and this social media age right that we're in, so people ain't got no time and patience to be doing no research and all that stuff there. That's why the people who do have the time and patience to do research, they the ones that's making the money. You get what I'm saying? That's why I come in at. They, you know, that's them the ones that are making the money. Well, he took the time to do the research and broke this shit down and went hours doing this shit and putting this shit together, presenting this shit. So when he drop this, when he do this, you know, drop this article or and you know what I mean, drop this article and you know what I mean, and do a video, a methodical video or whatever. You know, if you're doing like a long form video, like kind of like when we do our shows. My show is a long form show. It's content that it's gonna span between 2.5 to 3 hours. That's long form content. in the writing world, that'd be like an entire long, that'd be like a long form sales letter. Damn, why this shit so goddamn long? This and that, this and that. You know what I mean? And then you get to the end, and you know what I mean? So, but it's a lot, but it's a lot, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot. Cause sir, he say, what you say? He say that is true. Going to the library with the card catalog, coach, old school. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's how you do it, fam. It's all about how to do the research. If you've been to college, you know that. Anybody who's been to college or been to a good high school, had some good teachers, you know that. You know that. Hey, what they say? Right. He said people don't know how to use discernment just because they found an article or AI told them something. They heard a third party rumor. They take it as gospel and BS. Well, I think what it is I think a lot of people just really don't know. They don't know how to research something. They don't understand how it works. Like at one point in time, I didn't know. Somebody had to teach me. Like when I'm telling y'all, somebody, I told you I went to copywriting school right here in Florida, West Palm Beach, called AWAI. Copywriting is $1 trillion business, and basically you make money just specializing in a particular niche, meaning field. Like I write for boxing. This guy writes for basketball. This guy specifically it's what you specialize in. I don't know nothing about football. I don't know nothing about baseball. I don't know nothing about basketball, but I know a lot about boxing. So I specialize in making content for boxing, right? This person may specialize in making content for football. He don't know nothing about boxing, but he know everything about football. That person may, and I'm breaking it down in layman's terms to where the average person in the chat can understand. That person don't know nothing about boxing or basketball or football, but he know a whole lot about baseball. So he's an expert when it comes to baseball. So that's what when you niche it down, find out what is it that you're good at, and you write and do things specifically. It's just like a trainer. If you're a trainer, right? Like you got a whole bunch of coaches. You got boxing coaches, football coaches, basketball coaches, baseball coaches. You have marketing coaches. You have any kind of whatever you're an expert in or whatever, you can be a coach in it. You get what I'm saying? You have motivational speaker coaches, mentors or whatever, right? Whatever your field of expertise in, and you got people that's under you that you're teaching, you're coaching them. You're a coach. So, like in football, you got the head coach, you got the assistant coach. You got the wide receivers coach. They don't say, oh man, you ain't the head coach, you ain't no coach. No, that's because he ain't the head coach don't mean he ain't no coach. He coached the wide receivers. This dude coached the running backs. That dude coached the O-line. That dude coached the D-line. That dude is a special teams coach. You get what I'm saying? Hey. Yeah. What did it say, Michael? You say taking research methods classes back in college? Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, what did it say, Muhammad? Muhammad say, he said, that's why I think B. Norman, what did he say? About B. Norman Jr. got a better corner than Dev. Norman Sr. research. Bill dumbass don't even know. Norman wasn't a career 147 pound. Think he's draining himself down. I mean, you know. Hey, you know what, Muhammad? Bill got all kind of psychological warfare tactics he be using, you know, so. What you say, Mr. Cook? You say great topic. I was going to ask you about school, whether you attended or not, because I'm planning to take a class on journalism, because I want to just talk and debate boxing, but other sports as well. Man, look, man, listen. The only thing I can tell you, Mr. Cook, I think you and Duval, do what it is you're passionate about. Anything you're passionate about, and if you're trying to make money off of it, it's best to, this is, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is the truth. It's kind of like taboo, but it's true. When you get advice from people, celebrities or whatever, just a lot of this is a celebrity-driven culture. That I seen you may interview Oprah, Will Smith, or whatever, and they may be like, man, do what it is that you're passionate about. People always say follow your passions, because anything else that you're not passionate about, you're not going to do it. The only thing that you would do that you're not that you would consistently do that you're not passionate about is a job, because you need that job in order for you to sustain your livelihood. You get what I'm saying? That's the only thing people consistently do that I've learned that they will consistently do for years is work a job. And most people work jobs that they don't even like. But it's a necessity. So I say all that to say this. When you talk about journalism, take a class or something that you passionate about, that if you didn't even get paid for it, you would do it anyways. Because there's a whole lot of motherfuckers got YouTube channels, they ain't making no money. None. They making like $100, $200 a month, $300 a month. I know who pretty much what everybody making, because I'm able to do an audit on people's channels. And it's a tool that I have that I use. I ain't gonna throw the game out there. But it'll tell me. It'll tell me what everybody's making, like what their range is. You get what I'm saying? So my thing is, if you're gonna do journalism and you want to debate boxing, just make sure it's make sure that's what you really want to do. Make sure that that's something that you really, really, I guess be intentional. Like, what is it? You want to take journalism for what? Just to debate? If you doing it as a hobby, you ain't gotta take journalism class to do that. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, this stuff you can take on online or whatever. The conventional way of doing things is over with. What did say, Daniel? You say, unfortunately, I don't think constipated Bill's psychological warfare is working on the Normans, and trying that with Lion Ryan didn't work because Lion Ryan already effed up his head. Oh, okay. What did say, fam? You say, Coach, are you tuning in to the Danny Garcia versus Dominican? This is the big moment for Danny's coming off a quitting stool loss. Yeah, this is his last fight. I think, is that fight on pay-per-view? If it's on pay-per-view, I'm not buying it. If it's on pay-per-view, I'm not buying that. For what? I don't even know who Ryan. Listen, I don't even know who Danny Garcia fighting. I ain't buying that. We can go live for it. If somebody send me a fire stick, or somebody got a fire stick, y'all, if you can find a way we can stream it, that'll be cool. I ain't buying that. Hey, what did it say, Miss Connie? Miss Connie said, yep, because when it's something you love doing, it's never hard work for you. Yeah. It's never hard work, yeah. Yeah, that is true. See, that's something you're gonna do regardless. Like, hey, Miss Connie, you know what? I'm gonna tell you how my mind works, Miss Connie. I'm always trying to figure out how to monetize some stuff. Okay, how can I monetize this? All right, I know the formula. Okay, how can I monetize that? Okay, all right, cool. So see what they talk about. God damn, all right. How can I take this and financially benefit from it? Is this something I can see me continuously doing for, damn, all right, cool. All right, let me do some research on me, you know what I mean? And it take years to figure this stuff out, bro. Like, this ain't no there's no quick get rich, like, bro. I try to tell these young folks, like, I got this chick, right? She was in my movie I did, Whole Problems, right? She was she was in the movie. I ain't gonna say which one, because I don't want to put out there on blast. But all she do is you see her on social media. She's in the car. She don't say one word. Showing different angles, makeup done, different wigs on. She's in an exotic car. She may show herself on a boat. A, B, C, and D, right? And me being a grown man and knowing how life works, I'm like, every time I see this motherfucker, I don't see her at no job. She ain't posting that on that. She just, I'm just sitting here looking pretty and, I mean, I know she's selling pussy because when you got a motherfucker that's online doing that all goddamn day, that's how they sell without saying they selling pussy. It's like, okay, yeah, you know. If you know, you know. Okay, yeah, she on there doing this and doing that, just looking pretty all goddamn day. So she ain't got no job. How she making money? How she paying bills? How she paying her rent, light bill, whatever? You know what I'm saying? So that's what they do. That's what they do. So I saw her, right? I was talking to her. I say, look. I say, you got to figure out something that you good at doing that's going to carry you, because she's in her 20s, and you like 23, 20, she's like 23, 24. I said, you got to find, I said, this shit here cool. I mean, this shit here is good for a pastime, but I can tell you all the girls I know who were doing this 10 years ago, they flat broke, ain't got a motherfucking thing right now. Because they don't have any skills, high income skills. If your skill is sitting in front of uploading videos all day to Instagram looking pretty with different wigs on, I could tell you that's not a profitable business. I don't know any rich hoes. I know hoes who probably had some money and was doing well for a set time, but then as they gotten older, it ain't like they got a multi-million-dollar Fortune 500 company. I don't know no rich hoes. Just tell you right now. So hey, what you say? Oh, she got the pink hands waving. Danny, what you say, fam? You say, Danny said, I'm going to watch that Jake Paul fight on the zone today. Oh, Jake Paul fight? Hold on, Jake Paul. I'm going to watch Jake Paul card on the zone today. Not seeing live. Hey, Daniel, is the Jake Paul card that's on the zone, is it free? Is it free? And what they say, fam, you say it's fire when you place the camera like this, coach. Oh yeah, I appreciate that, fam. Yeah, I have a four. That's my Sony A6100, man. That's the one we used to go live with. I used to go live with the Sony. I had the Sony right there. Now I just have the Canon. I have the Canon camera right. I got the Canon right here. Now this is I had a Canon right there now. So I'm trying to see how I can show the camera the flip side of it. Like when I go live, I'm able to mirror my image. For some reason, I'm not able to mirror my image through this YOLO box. If I can mirror my image, then you will see, like my mic is to my left right here. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm trying to mirror my image. I'm trying to figure out how I can do that. How I can do the mirror image on here? Let me see. Looking at some stuff, trying to. Yeah, I'm always trying to. You know what I mean? Let's fade to black. That ain't it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google this. How do I mirror my image? He say, Coach, he said, what's your take on that Greg Hackett saying Boots is more fan favorite than Bud? I mean, that's his opinion. I mean, what is he supposed to say? Greg Hackett is from Philly. You know, he has a close relationship with Boots. What is he supposed to say? You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Green Eyes. She say this is boxing. Hey, what did he say? Boxing podcast menu. He say Coach Google it. yeah. I could do that. Google it. Yeah, how to do the mirror? How to mirror? Yeah, the mirror. I want to do the mirror effect, man. On my. Let me see shit. Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit. Yeah, man. Deontay Wilder, the bronze bomber. Hey, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like Wilder is just a walking, like a walking meme or a walking soundbite. Wilder's a walking soundbite, bro. Like Wilder gave us some gems over the years. To this day, you ain't just sit here. You know what I'm talking about. Man, I'm up out of here, bro. Let's go. Hey, Wilder. Hey, shout out to Lonnie. Lonnie, what's up, fam? I got a homeboy named Lonnie. Hey, Lonnie, what's up, fam? Doggone, man. Yeah, man. Hey, Lonnie, look here, man. Yeah, man. Wilder gave us some gems, brother. Hey, shout out to Jason, man. Jason, follower Christ. Yeah, Wilder gave us some gems, fam. Hey, I like to laugh, fam. Like me, I like to laugh. You get what I'm saying? So, dudes be. Don't let nobody steal your joy, neither. Nah, motherfucker, that shit. Hey, what did it say, Green? Don't ever forget when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you were like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you back to big time boxing. I brought you back. You know what I mean? I provided for you. You know what I mean? I'm the one that gave you a chance, gave you opportunity to put food on your table for you and your family to eat. So don't you ever forget that. You know what I mean? I brought you back. I cleaned you up. I'm the one. Hey, got his ass whooped right after that too. 2 times right after that. I said, hey, the man, hey, look here, man. Man, why the guy beat, man? Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Man, don't even bring him back up no more, fam. Man, Wilder had though, man. He don't let the whole hood down, bro. The whole hood. On Black History Month. Like, damn, how you let a motherfucker whoop your ass on Black History Month, fam? Man, listen, I'm talking about in front of the ancestors. Hey, I mean the ancestors, fam. Man, we was highly disappointed. Yeah, it took us a while to get over that one, bro. It was the fact that it was on Black History Month. That's what it was for me. Like, damn, dog, Black History Month, motherfuckers whooping, breaking toenails off in your ass. You sitting there talking about you brought him back. You never should have brought him back. You supposed to fought Anthony Joshua, fam. You done brought Tyson Fury back from the dead. We supposed to just went ahead and fought Anthony Joshua. We could have left him where he was at. Yeah. Hey, hey, man. Hey. Yeah. Hey, Jamie, what did he say? He said, why don't let the brothers down? Man. Hey, Jamie, I lost $400 on that fight. Hey, I would have lost more. I would have lost more money, but a lot of people were scared to bet against Wilder. Oh, man, he got that right hand. He dropped Tyson Fury twice last time. And he's saying this time when he hit him, he ain't getting back up. I got my 9-inch nails and my hammer from Alabama. And this time, when I get his ass on that canvas, he ain't get back up. Wilder said all of that, bro. So I was sold. I was sold. Yeah, we finna whoop Tyson Fury at him, boy. It's over with. I don't know what he would think about. Listen, boy. You know what I mean? The spirit of we got the spirit of Zamunda with us. Hey, what did it say, fam? He said, I haven't lost money on a fight in 4 years. I lost money on the fight twice. I'm saying in the internet era, I lost money on Agent Broner twice. I lost money on AB twice, and I lost more money on Wilder once. Them were the 3 times I lost. Because the first time I betted on Wilder, betted on Wilder when he fought Tyson Fury twice, 2 times, two times of the trilogy. The third fight I betted on Fury, but the first 2 times, remember the first fight it was a draw, so didn't win nothing, didn't lose anything. Second fight, of course, he got stopped. So then Adrian Broner, man, don't get me started on AB. I lost money on AB first. Hey, shout out to Miss Lady T. Miss Lady T, what's going on? You get what I'm saying? So he say, Coach, who funnier, Dr. Umar or Wilder? Oh, Dr. Umar, hands down. Dr. Umar is funnier. Then Dr. Umar, one of the funniest dudes on the internet, period. Like, hands down. Dr. Umar, Charleston White, Tariq Nasheed. Yeah, it's some dudes that are non-comedians. That's funny. Charles White, he do comedy, but he really no comedian like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's some dudes on the internet that's funny. Dr. Umar, like me, I love Dr. Umar. I mean, I don't love him to the point where I'm gonna send him some money. You know what I mean? I know he's I look at him as being kind of like more of a scammer, but he's an entertaining scammer. He's an entertaining. He funny. The dude funny. Oh, he do have a building and talking about the school and this and that, and he gonna open up a school by himself. Like, fam, how you gonna open up a school by yourself? You need a staff. Who gonna be able to payroll? You need a principal. You need a dean. You need an on-campus janitor. It's so much stuff that you're going to need to open that up. So many employees. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, like when you think about it, it's a scam. When you think about it, like, yeah, you got the building, but that's about it. And when you think about it, bro, like, just think about what goes into opening up a school when you got buildings and you're expecting students to come in. You gotta hire a custodian. You gotta hire people for work in the cafeteria who gonna cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the kids. But it's so much going into that. Come on, fam. You know, like me, I take a practical approach. I take a common sense approach. Like, wait a minute, fam. Y'all, is this making sense to y'all? I mean, I ain't got but a GED, but I got a master's degree in common sense. Is this making sense to y'all, fam? Do you know what? Okay, he got the building. We finna open the school up. Okay, where the employees at? Who gonna be the teachers? Who gonna be the principal? The assistant principal? The dean? Who gonna run the cafeteria? Who gonna cook the food? Where the food gonna come from? Is the kitchen clean? Okay, what about the code? The code inspector got to come in and make sure. What about the plumbing? The code inspector got to come in and do all of this. Like, come on, fam. Hold on, what you say? Dr. J, they say, DeMar James, he say, nigga, your ass funny too. Oh, he say, oh, you think I'm funny? Oh, you think so? Hey, he say, Coach be having a nigga side hurt. Hey, listen, hey, DeMar, hey, look, bro, I take a common sense approach. Like, for me, I be like, man, I ain't the smartest guy in the world, but it's just the way I be saying it. It may be funny, but if you listen to what I'm saying some real stuff. It is, it's funny the way I say it, my delivery, but bro, I'm saying some real stuff. It's kind of like, it's kind of hard to argue that. He make a valid point. Even if you wanted to argue, right? You sit back and think of it deep down in your mind, you be like, you know what, man, he right. He said some real shit, dog. That shit ain't adding up. That shit don't be adding up, bro. It don't be adding up. I'm like, okay, cool. Or what if I get hungry? If I get hungry, like, bro, I know what going to a school. You know how I know what going to a school? Everybody in this chat know what going to a school. You know how we know what going to a school? Because we all been to school before. The bell rang. Who gonna ring the bell? All right, we got to change periods. We got to change classes. We got a math teacher, a science teacher, social studies, you know, English teacher. I don't know if they're going to have home ec at Dr. Umar School. Home economics or what elective are you going to take? You're going to take an elective in IT? You get what I'm saying? Like, are we taking it? Are you offering electives to Zamunda? You know, we going, yeah, we see this is the Pan-African movement. I'm like, listen, brother, listen. All information ain't good information. You dig? It's like this here. All information ain't good information. Because you have something called useless information. Do you know what useless information is? Useless information is information that you cannot apply to your everyday life. I get that. I get A, B, C, and D. But how is what you're telling me going to help me change or better my financial livelihood, my financial situation? Because in life, every human being have their needs. Everybody have needs. We need food, clothing, and shelter. I don't need a nigga taking me out into space with some pseudo shit. Yeah, brother, you know, goddamn it, we scientific. I said, okay, all that's cool and dandy. But right now, dog, I got this job. I'm barely making enough money, and I'm trying to find something I'm trying to find another job that I can get that's gonna help me, help me put more money in my pocket to where I can save and this and that. Like, if that information can't help you better your livelihood, to me, it's useless. It's useless. And what it say, Ace say, he say, Coach, he said, honestly, you should do stand-up comedy. I would definitely pop out to a show if you ever thought, hey, I ain't never, he said, Ace with the bullshit. He said, no, man, I ain't never thought about that. I ain't never thought about that, bro. It just, I'm really, I'm just kind of like a natural like clown. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean no disrespect to myself, but like in school, put it this way. I'm the dude that was in school that was cracking jokes all day. I'm the dude that was in school that kept the classroom live and lit. Now, I barely passed now. I was making C's and D's. I was a proud C and D student, but it was me, it was a couple other my homeboys who way funnier than me. I was just around a bunch of dudes who, you get what I'm saying? That just it. And that's all it is, bro. I was a proud C and D student. Like I always took the optimistic approach when it came to getting report cards. You know what the optimistic approach is? I didn't get an F. So I used to bring my mom ain't had no high expectations of me getting no A's. I made A's in PE. For those who don't know what PE is physical education. I made straight A's in that. It's hard to fail PE. The only way you can fail PE is unless you don't dress out. It's the easiest grade to get in school. All you have to do is dress out. Did you dress out to come play today? Outside? No, I ain't dressing out today. So, PE was very easy to pass, right? I made good grades in PE. Homeroom. Well, that wasn't no class, but you get what I'm saying. No, I ain't make no good grades in homeroom because we used to be acting the fool in the homeroom. English. I was a straight A student in English. I was really good at reading and writing and spelling and stuff like that. I was really good at that. I was a D student in math. Believe it or not. A D student in math. True story. Science, I like science. I was like a C student in science. Social studies, I was an A student in social studies. A student in that shit. History, I was an A student in history. But I was kind of like, I'm just saying like the overall at my average report card, like when it come down to see what I'm gonna tell you what it was. Well, you know how you have to take them final exams to get your final grade. I wasn't a good test taker. So when I went to real estate school, hold on. And what did you say, Miss Connie? She said, Coach, you are that funny though. You really are natural. Oh, hey, thank you, Miss Connie. See, listen, when I went to real estate school, I had a teacher by the name of Alan Thompson, a brother. Alan Thompson He showed me the science of the passing multiple choice test. He said, when you got a multiple choice test, when in doubt, pick C. This is like he broke it down, the science behind it. He said, yes, you know, there's a study that says when you're doing a multiple choice test, A, B, C, and D, and you got choices between A, B, C, and D, and you really don't know what the answer is. Not saying pick C throughout the entire test. He's saying when you get to a question that you really don't know the answer to. Like you may have a question, you may have questions from 1 through 100, and it's gonna be some tests that you take. It's a problem that's really giving you a multiple choice. He said pick C. So he was telling me that some people are not good test takers. It doesn't mean you're not smart. It's just that you don't know how to perform under pressure, under the pressure of passing this test in order to get a good final grade. A lot of people are not good test takers. So when he broke that down to me, I started having a different perspective on how I saw things. So I came to the conclusion, I said, you know what, I really am a smart motherfucker. It's just I wasn't a good test taker. You know, then I had ADD, you know what I mean? They called it ADD back then. They call it ADHD now, but I still call it ADD. Now, I never got diagnosed with ADD, but I've come to the conclusion based on my studies that I fit the classic definition of ADD. You know what I mean? So, and then I think I used to go to the principal office all the time for clowning and shit. And then the principal told the counselor told my mother. She said, "Yeah, I think he got something." She was like, "Something wrong with that boy." She was like, "Something wrong with that boy." That's what the teacher told me. She said something wrong with him. I think he got ADD. I think he got ADD. He has an attention disorder or some shit. I'm like, I ain't really got no attention disorder. Just I don't want to be in this shit. This shit boring. Like, I got other shit I got to do. You know what I mean? Like, this shit ain't, you know. Hey, what did say, Miss Connie? Miss Connie say, she say, me too, coach. All I like was gym class. Hey, nigga, how you fail PE, dog? All you got to do is dress out. Put some shorts on, have a little t-shirt on, and go outside. That's it. I know people got F's in PE though, for real. But PE is a class that you ain't got to worry about not being promoted to the next class, the next grade, because you got an F in it. And what did he say? He said, it's respect, coach. He said, that's part of the problem though. Our education system don't necessarily teach to pull out people's potential. Yeah. You know, hey, you know what? Hey, RT, yeah, you might be, yeah. They don't. They not now. Not now. They don't. Yeah, you make a valid point. You make a valid point, RT. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know, I just kind of, I come to the conclusion that I'm a bright guy. Hey, shout out to Ali Muhammad. What's going on, brother? I've come to the conclusion I'm a bright guy. There really wasn't nothing wrong with me. Them white folks was tripping. Yeah, y'all were tripping, dog. Wasn't nothing wrong with me, dog. It was something wrong with y'all. Yeah, he say, coach, you ever got hit by a teacher? Yeah, I got hit by a teacher. I came up in the same area you came up in, yeah. Well, not by a teacher. No, I got whooped by a principal. That's back when they used to give you paddlings and stuff. You go to the principal's office. Look, you got two choices. You either going to get suspended or you're going to get this paddling. What is it going to be? Damn, if I get suspended, dog. Fuck. You get a referral. And they refer you to go to the principal. Damn, I get suspended, dog. Nigga, I'm shit. It's over. You know what I mean? All right, man. Let me go ahead and get this paddle. He gonna hit you 3 times. And the thing is, when you get the paddling, you don't want to be no tough nigga now. It's kind of like when your mama whooping you. When you know how you get a whooping with your mom or your daddy. I used to hate daddy whoopings, boy. Daddy ain't play. But I'm saying, like, you be hollering and screaming like you about to die. In school, you kind of like want to be kind of tough though, because you don't want to be screaming and the principal hit you. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like you went out like a little bitch. So it's kind of like, you hit you. Nigga got to tighten his cheeks up. Hey, Rod, you probably, hey, Rod, I don't know if you ever got a paddling. He tell you, yeah, dog, so you gotta, you know what I mean? No Diddy. Yeah, you gotta tighten your cheeks up when you go in there, dog, because Principal Warren, he like to come back like, cause I had a black principal, right? I had a white principal and a black principal. You know, Warren to come back like this here. He got a perfect swing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, the best thing to do, dog, just don't get in no trouble, dog. You ain't got to worry about none of that. Hey, the boss of podcast menu, what to say, fam? He say, we used to have home detention. That paddle was a paddle. Yeah. Yeah. Ron say, ain't no teacher hitting me. Yeah, I ain't never got hit by a teacher. I got hit by the principal, though. The principal, yeah. The principal and the dean, yes, sir. Facts. That's back when they used to give paddlers, though. They was giving paddlers back then. Now, you know what I mean? Shit, you can't look at a motherfucker wrong. Now you got the kids whooping up the principals, swinging on teachers, swinging on the bus driver. I'm like, damn, what the bus driver did? Bro, now it's the opposite. Yeah, I swung with my teacher today, dog. What you swung on her for? Yeah, man, that old pussy asshole, man. She hollering about where my homework at. Nigga, I don't ask me about no homework. Shit, nigga, you ain't compliment me on my new J's I got on. You see these Jordans I just bought? These not Jordans. See these Air Force Ones I got on? Cocaine white Air Force Ones. She had the nerve to tell me, ask me, she gonna tell me if I don't bring my homework by the morning, she gonna fail me. Man, I fired on that. I swung on that pussy asshole, dog. Bam. Jawed her. I jawed her right quick. I jawed her. Let her know. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, man. Nah, these jitterbugs, especially the girls is, oh my God. The girls is, man, shit. Curtis said, great fights tonight. Yeah? How much they cost? Dub, what's going on, Dub? He said, my aunt used to put holes in the paddle. He used on me and my cousin. Talk about less resistance. He said he's talking about less resistance. You know what? I don't know. I haven't tried that theory, but I haven't tried that theory. They gonna say, oh man. Curtis say free up. On the zone. What fights come on the zone? Let me look on here and see what's up. Look on this phone and see what's up. Some fights come on the zone tonight. Lonnie, what's up, fam? Look at Lonnie. Hold on. Let me see what's up. Danny Garcia, that fight on pay-per-view, fam. That fight ain't free. That fight on pay-per-view from what I saw. Right? Hey, man, shout out to Big Rod, man. Dropping that $2 super chat, man. Yeah, get the thumbs up. Hold on. Let's see what's up. You sure, fam? Okay, Danny Garcia. All right. Nah, that ain't it. I'm looking at Pagan and Montgomery fighting. No, that's on the 23rd. You sure, fam? I don't think Danny Garcia on the zone, fam. I don't know about that one. I don't think he on the zone, Curtis. Yeah, I just thought about that. Yeah. I don't know if he on the zone. What it say? Right. What it say? Right. You say money grab if it's on pay-per-view. I think it's on pay-per-view, fam. All jokes aside, bro. I think it's on pay-per-view. Cool boy. What it say, brother? You say who the hell Danny fighting? Hey. Hey, Hey, bro, your guess is as good as mine. They don't find somebody over there in Philly working at the Philly cheesesteak factory. I heard they got the Philly cheesesteak factory over there. Look, hey, look here, baby boy. Check this out. Check this out, baby boy. Look here, man. I know you working a double shift tonight, but Danny Garcia, he doing his last fight. Danny Garcia doing his last fight as a pro in Madison Square Garden, and you look like you would be a perfect candidate. How much they paying you? $7.25 an hour. Damn, that nigga, that's crazy. You getting underpaid. I tell you what, this is what we gonna do. How much is a week's salary for you? How much is a week's salary for you? You working overtime too? Would you say you're making about $1,500 a week with overtime? I tell you what, baby boy. We gonna give you 2 weeks salary. We gonna give you $3,000. You dig? $3,000. Amazon gift card. Do you see these stress relief balls that coach got in his hand? We gonna give you 2 of them because you're gonna be stressed out for making them $7.20 for getting paid that minimum wage, $7.25. You're gonna be stressed out. So we gonna give you 2 of these. We got some lip balm right here for you, baby boy. What else we got? We got a candle. We got that candle back there that's lit. See this candle right here, baby boy? You like candles? You like candles, baby boy? Don't worry about it, baby boy. We gonna blow this one out. It's used, but we just really lit it today, so don't worry about it. You know, we got that for you, baby boy. Come on down here, man. And the fight gonna be on pay-per-view. If it do well, you'll get some back end money. Hey, cool boy. I'm trying to tell you, man. Hey, listen, your guess is as good as mine. Hey, what to say, Connor? You say, Coach, Danny was on the Breakfast Club talking about his fight. He's putting his own money up. Okay, cool. That's good. Hey, listen. Check this out, Miss Connie. Check this out. As I said, now remember what we said earlier in the show. I said, in order to have a profitable business, you need what? You listen. In order to maximize your revenue, you got to have low costs in order to maximize for maximum gain or maximum profit. So you can just imagine what this dude getting paid. Danny Garcia probably put that entire fight card on tonight. And he's probably using his celebrity as leverage. He said, I've been in the ring with Sean Porter. I've been in the ring with, Keith Thurman. And, me and Crawford are connected because we went through the amateurs and all that stuff there. And, I'm Danny Swift Garcia. I got one of the meanest left hooks in the history of boxing and all that stuff there. So this is an opportunity for you. This is how they present it. Because they use their notoriety as leverage in order to get what they need done. So these dudes ain't really making no money on this card. He probably told them, look here, baby boy, check this out. I'm Swift, baby. This is an opportunity for you to be seen. Eyeballs, exposure. Do you get what I'm saying? So, Hey, Mike say, don't forget the Philly cheesesteak. Yeah, man, look here, baby boy, check this out. I'm from Philly. I got the hook up on the cheesesteaks. You know that, right? You do? Yeah, man. Ask Lima Bean. Shit, nigga, Lima Bean. Shit, Lima Bean, no dude that boots knocked out. You talking about the IBO champion? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, how you, shit. He took the opportunity. Now he's a star now. He's a star. He got beat by Boots in 20 seconds. He's a star now. Everybody know who he is. So he can use that as leverage, that publicity that he gained getting stopped by Boots in 2 seconds. He can use that as leverage. He the A side in this next fight. Any other fight he have from this point forward, he the A side because he been in there with the big Philly cheesesteak. He been in there with the big Philly cheesesteak. And on top of that, check this out, baby boy. What's that? He got paid 2 Philly cheesesteaks after the fight. So it wasn't about the money. Lima Bean took advantage of the opportunity to be in the ring with the generational tomato can killing talent, such as Jerron Boots Ennis. And then on top of that, we capped the night off with him being with payment of 2 Philly cheesesteaks. You dig? From Philly. Know what I'm talking about? So this is how Hey, Mike, this how you get, listen, I'm telling you, Mike, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you how I present, how I think Danny Garcia part of the proposition these boys. Look here, baby boy, check this out. The money ain't there. I don't know what to tell you, the money ain't there. But check it out though, right? You know Al Heyman, right? Yeah, I heard of Al Heyman. Now you know, I know Floyd Mayweather. You know Floyd? Yeah, what that mean? Okay, I know. I know you need some money, but check it out though. You gotta have foresight in this game. Did you know when I first started boxing, you know I didn't make no money in my first 10 fights? You ain't make no money? No, you didn't make no money in my first 10 fights. You didn't. He's setting you up. Listen, I'm telling you, we laying the groundwork for why you ain't gonna get paid. Hey, Mark, shout out to Mark. Mark, we laying the groundwork for why you ain't finna get paid tonight. And you gonna be happy that you didn't get paid. Now, I know your baby mama talking about leaving you. I know you behind on your rent. I know the repo man is actively looking for your car right now to repossess it. I know this. But check it out though, baby boy. Don't you know I used to go through that same thing? You got to know how to weather the storm. What I'm going to do for you is this here. I ain't got to do this because there's 1,000 niggas want to fight on this card because I'm Danny Swift Garcia. What I'm going to do for you, though, I ain't going to pay no money now. Amazon gift card, 2 Philly cheesesteaks, stuff like that. But I'm going to give you the opportunity to be seen in front of millions of people who going to buy this pay-per-view. You're going to be able to parlay that exposure that I'm providing for you in front of all these millions of people and people who going to show up at the fight. You're going to be able to parlay that into a big payday in your next fight. That's how you talk to him. Hey, Cooking with Sir C, I'm telling you, he said he got 2 Philly cheesesteaks from Philly. But you gonna get a third and some fries. You know what, baby boy? We gonna throw the fries in there, baby boy. We gonna throw the fries in there. See, Lama Bean ain't get no fries. You getting them same Philly cheesesteaks, and we gonna throw some fries in there. You like milkshakes too? Fuck it. We gonna throw the milkshake in there as well. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about your room and board. I'm gonna take care of that for you. Don't worry about that. We got a good room at the Motel 6. Hey, listen, Daddy ain't putting these fighters in like the he ain't putting them in the and like the damn. What's a high end? I done been to so many hotels. My mind went big. He ain't putting them in the Ramada or the damn, hey, y'all help me out. What's some big name hotels, high class hotels? What's some high class hotels, fam? He ain't putting them in the you get what I'm saying? What's some high end hotel? Yeah, baby boy, we got we got the Motel 6 we putting you in. We got the what the other hotel is? The low income is like a motel. It's like a motel. Yeah, we got a motel. We putting you in, baby boy. Don't even worry about it, baby boy. Free room and board. Don't even worry about that. Couple of roaches you got to fight, but outside of that, you Gucci. Yeah, don't worry about it. The Hilton. Yeah, the Hyatt. Yeah, they ain't put them in the Hyatt. Now we got Regency. We got the Regency Inn. Hey, Jamie. We put them in the Regency Inn, Motel 6. Hey, what you say, Miss Connie? Miss Connie said the Super 8. Yeah, we putting them over there. Everybody on this fight card gonna be at the Regency Inn, the Motel 6, and the Super 8. That we gonna have you there, baby boy. We ain't got to worry about that there. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, we got you. Anyway. The Boxing podcast, he say Jamel calling out Boots Sandcroft. Yeah. I don't get excited about the call outs. The call out. Jamel Charlo, when the last time Jamel Charlo fought? Yeah, I don't take anything he do say serious in days time. Jamel Charlo, he did his thing, it's over with. Our last memory of you, nigga, you ran. So we ain't worried about you. Crawford had to move up from a smaller weight class than you did, and go take care and go do what you couldn't do. Nigga, you ran. I was supposed to be you putting hands and foot on Canelo. The La Quinta. Somebody said the La Quinta. Hey, what you say? Hey, Dale said the La Quinta. Okay, the La Quinta. All right. Yeah, man. Hey, we got these low income. Yeah, baby boy, we got we got that Super 8 motel. Don't even worry about it. They serve breakfast at this one. This one here, they serve breakfast now. Now you ain't gonna get but a bowl of cereal, but get up. They serve breakfast between 8 to 11 in the morning. We got cereal. We got all kind of cereal. We got Fruit Loops, Frosted Flakes, corn flakes, Raisin Bran. You like Raisin Bran? Oh, you okay? You healthy? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. We got Captain Crunch. You get what I'm saying? Rice Krispie. Don't worry about it, baby boy. We got you. Hey, hey, he say, throw in that happy. He said, what you say? Throw in that happy haymaker meal, and it's a deal, man. Shit, man. You know, Danny Garcia. You know, Danny Garcia getting it for the low. These niggas ain't getting paid, man. That's why I be laughing at these dudes. Dudes go to talking about because they don't know. They ain't talking about the. And he say, Coach, prime time on the undercard. And Gabe Rosado. Gabe Rosado on the undercard? You know what? That's why they probably, in prime time, they chitlin circuit. That's why they probably had to put this fight on pay-per-view. Listen, you know Danny Garcia ain't paying Gabe Rosado or prime time no millions of dollars. Y'all do know that, right? They ain't getting paid no $2-3 million. Bruh. No. Man ain't putting that kind of money up for them. Nigga, Gabe got by. I like Gabe Rosado myself. Now now Gabe said this. He said, I'm the greatest gatekeeper of all time. At least Gabe Rosado admitted that he was a gatekeeper. He at least did that. He the greatest gatekeeper of all time. So yeah, them niggas ain't getting paid no goddamn money. Yeah, that's over with. He said, yeah, Al. He said, yeah, Al. They're doing it again. Hey, what he said? He said, we got some Texas. He said, we got something in Texas called the Econo. Oh, the Econo Lodge. Yeah, hey, Sal T. Oh, yeah, we got Econo Lodge here in Florida. Yeah, all the low income. All the low income, nigga, they be saying, nigga be serving in the parking lot. They be trapping outside. You get what I'm saying? Trapping outside. Everybody got a bonnet on their head. Short shorts, bonnet on their head. Wife beater. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, fam. Hey, what did it say, Daniel? Daniel said, yep, Gabe wasn't wrong about a gatekeeper. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong. See, at least see, I respect honesty. And guess what? That's real smart. Like, that's a whole nother angle you get what I'm saying? That's a whole nother angle you can shoot at when marketing your brand. Say, look here, man, I fought Triple G, I fought all these dudes, Triple G, Danny Jacobs, I think he fought Danny Jacobs too. I fought everybody. And you know what? Yeah, I wasn't an elite fighter. I took on boxing at a late age, but guess what? I didn't duck no smoke, and I'm the greatest gatekeeper of all time. When you think of boxing and you think of pound for pound fighters, you know what I mean? That's one category. When you think of boxing and you think of special fighters, that's another category. When you think of boxing and you think of the greatest gatekeeper fighters, name a gatekeeper in the sport of boxing in the history of the sport was greater than me. That's a whole nother argument and debate right there. You be sitting there thinking like, hold on, wait, let me see something. Let me think about all the gatekeepers. You get what I'm saying? Hey, Sal T, at least he's honest. I respect that. I respect honesty. Hey, CJ, I'm trying to tell you, baby boy, that's what I mean by that. You know what I mean by that, CJ? There's always a bright side of things. Look at the bright side. Yeah, you didn't win. You got by 18, 19 losses. But look at the bright side. You got plenty of money. Well, you got more money than you did when you started, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. And guess what? Who was a better gatekeeper than you? You ain't get blowed out of no fights. Some of them fights you should have won. You got robbed by the judges robbed you. You got robbed on the scorecards. Technically, you really should have won some of those fights. You get what I'm saying? Always look at the bright side. Hey, what it say? A-Sound T say the Palace. He say the Palace Inn if they feeling frisky. he said the Palace Inn if they feeling frisky. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what it say? Truth be told, he say Jamel obviously don't have one outside of 54. I mean, you know, Jamel Charlo, I don't know what happened. Bro, you know what? All them PBC fighters, they ain't fought in years, fam. When I say all, I'm talking about the Charlos or Spence, Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia daddy did an interview. He was giving a certain fighter a backhanded compliment. And then he gave an interview talking about, man, you know, PBC had Danny Garcia on hold for 3 years and all that stuff there. I said, oh, you know, they say, don't nobody be complaining. I said, man, because they got a what they call it, what is it, what is it called? It's a clause in their contract, non-disparaging. They got an NA. They got an NA, non-disparagement. No, I mean, what is an ND? A disparagement clause or something like that. Nah, you can't be coming out saying shit. Like, you might have some shit you really upset about, but you can't say nothing because in the contract, because I'll make sure them contract be tight from what I heard. Yeah, man, you can't say nothing disparaging to the company now. Can't say nothing disparaging to the company. So, you know. Hey, what it say, CJ? Yeah. What it say, CJ? He say that would be 30 for 30 in the downfall of the PBC. Remember I said it here first. Oh, 30 for 30? You know, I forgot. Yeah, NDA. That's what it is. That's what it is on Dub. An NDA. Yeah, that's what it is. An NDA. I was trying to figure it out, but you know, nigga can't complain. He signed the NDA. He can't say nothing. You know that the average fan Boston fan don't know what a damn NDA is. They don't know what that shit is. Yeah, everybody happy over there. They got 300 fighters over there. They had 300 fighters. How you know everybody happy? Danny Garcia ain't complaining. Of course he ain't complaining. What job you know ain't nobody got no complaints? Give me a job ain't nobody got no complaints. Everybody getting paid. What job you know everybody getting paid? Come on, fam. These dudes be living in the hey Ron. These dudes be living in the world of utopia, fam. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Shit. They'll show you a handful of fighters that's making money, and then they'll talk like because of that handful is making money, the other 300 making money. Nah. Shit don't work that way. And what did he say, Muhammad? He said Mr. Garrett was walking out with anti-Al Heyman shirts on fine. Oh, he was? I know Garrett was in the doghouse. I heard he was in the doghouse over there. He say, Coach, who you got, Pitbull or Roach? I'm riding with the slick black fighter. Shit, I'm riding with the slick black fighter, man. That's what I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm riding with the slick black fighter, fam. I'm riding with Roach on this one. I like his boxing skills better. We know what Pitbull gonna do. We know what Pitbull coming throwing haymakers. The entire fight. So, Pitbull don't throw no jabs. He got slow feet, but he dropping bombs. Pitbull got a fan-friendly style, though. He got a fan-friendly style. He low to the ground. He throw that bolo punch real good. He throw the overhand right real good. He throw the wide hook real good. He don't really throw no jabs. He don't slide his feet fast. He don't have fast feet. You know, he just more of a going a straight line type fighter, you know? You can take him and turn him, and you can, you know, all you gotta do to beat Pitbull, you need a jab, and you gotta know how to pivot. Jab and pivot. That's how you beat him. Jab, pivot, time up. Jab, pivot, time up. That's it. He say, so if Roach gets clipped, if Roach get clipped now, hold on, cool boy, check this out. Now, Roach can get clipped in this fight now. Hey, hold on, hey, listen, I ain't no fool now. I do know Roach can get clipped now. I'm telling you, but Pitbull swinging. When he throw a punch, he put all his muscles in it. From the heel to his calf muscles, his thigh bone, his hip bone, his shoulder bone, elbow bone, the wrist. Yeah, he putting everything in every punch he throw, bro. He throw everything hard. Every punch he throw is hard, bro. That man try to take your head off with the left hook, the right hook, the overhand left, the overhand right, the bolo or the left bolo punch. The left, you know, the bolo is like kind of like it's kind of like a hook and an uppercut. You get what I'm saying? It's between a hook and an uppercut. And he throw it from the left side. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, shit. Yep. For real though. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? And what it say? He say top ranking Don King officers were raided for match fixing. They ended up putting the IBL president in jail. Oh, you talking about years ago? Yeah. Match fixing go on in boxing right now today. That ain't shit. That ain't, you know. What you think? What you think we just saw about 2 weeks ago when Boots knocked out Lima Bean? That's match fixing right there. Match fixing, when you take a dude who just started boxing 6 years ago, never had an amateur fight before in his life, 32 years old, and you put him in the ring with the guy who is so far more skilled than him that this dude shouldn't even be in the ring with him, that's match fixing. That's all it is. Same shit. It's the same thing. Now, I know what you're saying. Match fixing is when you put somebody in there and you get them to take a dive and all that. No, if you put a mixed match in there, that's match fixing. I'm fixing it to where you going to beat this dude up because this dude ain't got no business being in the ring with you. So we going to fix it to where when you get in the ring, we already know you going to win because this is a certified tomato can. Same thing. And what did say Vic? Vic say he's like Madonna. Oh, you talking about Pitbull? He say he's like Madonna. No skill, just hooks. Hey, nigga throwing hooks. Hey, throwing hooks. Hey, that's all. He just hooking the whole fight. Listen, the man threw about 75 hooks in one round. Come here. Nigga just hooking. It was just a whole, man, this man, listen, man, how many hooks he threw? Man, he threw 50 hooks the first round. He averaging, listen, the man averaging 42 hooks a round. The man, he ain't throwing nothing. How many jabs he threw? Listen, imagine a fight where the stats look like this. Jabs. He threw 5 jabs. Hooks. Listen, okay, check this out. CompuBox say Pitbull Cruz threw 300 punches. And then you have a breakdown of the punches he threw. Jabs, body shots, power punches, right? How many jabs he threw in the 12 rounds? He threw 5 jabs. 12-round fight, he threw 5 jabs. Body shots, if he get close, he going to go to the body. He going to do that. Good percentage. Power punches. Out of 100%, he threw 99% power punches. That he was throwing haymakers the entire fight. That's it. Man, that man. Hey, what it say? He say, Coach, I seen him sparring some guy in Mexico City last year. The whole sparring, the motherfucker threw nothing but hooks and blocked with his damn forehead. CJ say them hooks was wearing rolling out. Hey, bro, listen. Hey, player. The man look like CJ. The man look like the Tasmanian devil. Bro, he was hitting rolling with so many bolos. Man, them hooks. Hey, Rolling couldn't get out of the way. You know why? Because he ain't got no footwork. See, Rolling ain't got no footwork. And when you attack him, he lean back. He ain't got no footwork. He don't know how to turn. He don't know how to work the angles. He don't know how to pivot. You can't be no straight line fighter fighting Pitbull. You better not be a straight line fighter. You better know how to work a jab and pivot. That's it. Work the jab and pivot. If you a straight line fighter, oh, he gonna eat you alive. He gonna eat you alive. Facts. Hey, he gonna listen. You mess around, be a straight line fighter. He gonna eat you alive. Yeah, you done. Yeah, you done. You get what I'm saying? Damn. Hey, what it say down? He say definitely Al. I found out yesterday he was fighting. Yeah. I don't know who fighting on that card, fam. To be honest with you, the Miss kinda did say he was on the Breakfast Club. I'm gonna probably check his interview out, but yeah, it makes sense because the Breakfast Club is in New York, and I think this fight is in New York in Madison Square Garden. I wonder why Danny didn't do his last fight in Philly. Hey, you know what? Hey, shout out to Muhammad. What'd you say, fam? You say, Coach, this nigga 5'1", throw nothing but hooks. And when he put his hands up, his elbows under his elbows is by his knees, go from his knees to his head. He built like a turtle. Yeah, but see what it is? See, now Pitbull keep his hands under his chin like this here. Because he know he's a shorter fighter. So when he get on the inside, he know the uppercut is coming. So he keep them tight. He keep them tight like this here. To brace for the uppercut. He can block with the body with the elbows. If he sees you come with the hook, he can do like this here. He keep it tight. You ain't hurting none of this. You ain't hurting none. You can figure you ain't hurting none of this. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so, you know. Yeah, you ain't heard none of that. Jab and turn him, dog. If you look at how Tank Davis fought him a few years ago when they fought, Tank hit that man with an uppercut. That man, the head didn't even move. And I think that's when Tank realized this ain't no regular Mexican. This a Mexican. And Tank worked the jab, speed, footwork. He was turning them, spinning them. He'll grab them, turn them, spin them around. You know what I mean? That's all Tank was doing. Jabbing them and turning them. Because every time when Tank sat down and tried to throw an uppercut or try to sit out on this shot, Pitbull was timing him because everything Pitbull do is off timing as well. Once he see you try to open up, he want to time you and catch you clean. And he caught Tank clean, buckled him too. He buckled him in that fight. Remember, he buckled him and he sat down on the rope and came back up. He did that. So jab and turn him. That's it. That's all you got to do, jab and turn him. The man got a neck. The man got a neck like this. The man got a neck that's so swole. Yeah, you ain't gonna hurt no Pitbull. The man neck is massive, bro. He got that Katie Taylor neck. All right, man. What you say? How long we been on? Oh, we been on for almost a couple hours, man. We gonna ride about 15 minutes, man. I gotta bounce. Gotta go hit the city. And what it say, Muhammad? Muhammad say his forehead can stop a bullet. All I'm saying is, hey, Ron, check this out. All I'm saying, Ron, is this here. Man, hey, bro. hey, if all else fails, run. Look here, baby boy. I don't know what to tell you, baby boy, but you need to run. Do not let him hit you with any of them haymakers, bro. He got strength. He got strength in both hands, left or the right. and he throw his punches. You saw what he did to Rolly. You saw what he did to Rolly now. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of think the PBC setting, they hoping Roach get caught slipping. That's what they thinking. They hoping Roach get caught slipping. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me now. Hold on, let me see if y'all can hear me. Hold on. Y'all let me know if y'all can. We're still recording. Okay, cool. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me now. Hold on, let me see if y'all can hear me. All right, y'all can hear me. Cool. Sorry about that, y'all. So I had this battery in there. I went live. I had my battery in there. I normally have the dummy battery. They got something called a dummy battery to where it charges up. You can, it runs off the, you can plug it in. You can plug it like, it looks like this, but it has a string. It has the dummy battery looks like this battery. It has a string that comes from it, right? And you stick it into the camera. The camera thinks is a battery, but then it plugs into the wall. You know what I mean? So I forgot this only ran so long. So this battery here lasts about an hour and a half, maybe or more. So that's dead. I got to charge this up. I'll put it right here because I got some chargers right here. Hold on. All right, I got it charging up. I got it charging up over there now, so we good. Hey, Bruce Gas, what's going on? Yeah, my battery, hey, Daniel, my battery went dead, fam. My bad, that was my fault. Bruce, what's going on, baby boy? What's happening? Yeah, man, battery went dead right quick. Yeah, I'm finna get ready to. Hey, Bruce Gas. I'm listening to the show right now on the phone. Yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? Like y'all hit the like button for the old boy, man. Yeah, I'm back. How many we got? I'm back. All right, cool. Cool boy Curry, man. Salute, fam. Shout out to Miss Sheila. H-Town, stand up. Bruce Gas said just got back from No Kings. Okay. Hey, what it say? Alfonso, you say, Coach, you got a new camera. Looks A1. Hey, you know what? No, listen. It's bro. It's the camera. Hey, A1. It's the camera that we used to. I used to go live with the same camera. This the camera. This is my favorite camera right here. This is a Sony. This camera is called a Sony A6100. Sony A6100. but it's the lens. It's the lens. Like when you buy these cameras, it's never really about the, well, I don't want to say it's never about the camera. It is about the camera. But when you get a camera, it's always about the lens. The lens is the key. Like you can even see the tank top. You can even see the tank top that I have on up under this shirt. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at it right here. I'm looking at it right here. So I can see me right here. I have a screen right here, a monitor. So I'm looking at the monitor. I'm able to see the chat, what everybody's saying in the chat. I got a $2,000 box called YOLO box. I spent 2 stacks on this motherfucker. I keep saying how much I paid for it because this bit was expensive. But I'm just showing y'all how dedicated I am to the craft. Like, I'm taking this boxing stuff serious. I don't invest the money back into the business. And then now I'm fixing to start covering other aspects of boxing as well. You get what I'm saying? You know, for business purposes, of course. You know what I mean? But y'all can respect that. But I have to broaden my horizons because I see the landscape of where boxing is going at in the future. So since I see where it's at now and where it's trending towards, I want to get there. You know, I want to get there. I don't want to wait till we get there, then we try to run and catch up. I'm like, okay, let me jump ahead of the curve because I see where it's going at. You get what I'm saying? He say, so clear we can see your nose hairs, coach. Damn, you know, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. He say, so clear we can see your nose hair. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And then my camera, it blurs the background out. It has an automatic black background blur out because I have it set to where it only focuses on the face. So you can see my face. Then, of course, it's going to lock in on this microphone as well. You know, y'all see the soundboard. I got the soundboard right here. ATM Mini. I got a mini switcher. This is a switcher as well. I can put this on. If I plug another camera to this box, matter of fact, I probably should do that so y'all can see it. I can plug another camera to this box, set it right there, and then it'll switch between. It'll switch between both cameras. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Hey, well, listen, check it out though, man. I gotta get ready to bounce, y'all. Much love, family. Give everybody a shout out. Shout out to Cool Boy Curry. Shout out to Bruce Gas. Motown. Salute, brother. Shout out. Hey, what do you say? Somebody created news account. He say Tank is fake news. Hey, man, why you hate no Tank, man? Shout out to Carl Blair. He said, what do you think about the Pussy Charlo brother, the one who fought Canelo fighting Boots? I mean, you know, Charlo can still fight, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I don't have an issue with it. You know, Boots got to prove, he got to earn his keep. He got to prove, he's never been in the ring with a top guy. So he's going to have to prove it is what it is. So if they're going to fight, if I'm Boots, that's definitely a good chance to fight him because he ain't fought in over 2 years. It's not like he hasn't been in the ring. What year that was he fought Canelo? That was 2023. I want to say September, right? Let me pull it up. This man is inactive. So, Jamil Charlo, when the last time he fought? Canelo. Let me see. What year that was? Yeah, September 30th, 2023. So, yeah, over 2 years ago. Over 2 years ago. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Carl said Mexican independent. Yeah, over 2 years ago, fam. That was 2 years ago, fam. Alfonso said that's a good fight, but can he make the weight? That's a good question. Curtis said, you going live for the night fight? I mean, yeah, if you send me a link, somebody send me a link. I mean, I'm not going live if it's pay-per-view. I'm not buying that fight. Yeah, I'm not going to buy that fight. That fight ain't worth me paying, what they selling that fight for, $70 or something? I'm not paying no $70-something for no goddamn Danny Garcia. So, somebody send me a link, or if I get a cash app, If I get a cash out for the price of the pay-per-view, I'll go live. If I don't, nah, I ain't going live for that, bro. You get what I'm saying? Not for that. I know I mean, that's a free call. You know what I mean? So I'm just being honest with you, brother. But anyway, shout out to Curtis Robinson, man. Shout out to Big Ron. Shout out to Next Gen, man. Shout out to Keenan, man. Keenan, what's up? Cassius, salute. Cookie, what you barking at? Shout out to Miss Connie. Shout out to Miss Sheila, Jamie, Daniel, Alfonso. Salute, brother. Bruce Gas, Cool Boy Curry, Herb Winston. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Dog Man, Muhammad, Mr. Bori, CJ from the 504, Cooking with Sir Senior, Al the Pal, Bruce, you say you'll text me the link? Okay, cool. Yeah. Good looking out, Bruce. Yeah, good looking out. Yeah, we'll go live. We do that. I get a link and we'll do something. Either that or a cash out for the fight. I'll buy the cash out. I mean, I'll pay, you know what I mean? But buy it like that. But I just, it's the principle with me, dog. Like, it's the principle, fam. Like, you get what I'm saying? And I get it. Danny's trying to make sure he can pay the fighters, but hey, man, that ain't my fault, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Shout out to Boy Chet. He said, get the super box. The super box. Oh, okay. I ain't never heard of that. The super box, what's that? He say the super box, a great investment when you got pay-per-view fights like Danny Garcia tonight. Hey, what's the? Let me Google that. Let me Google that. What the hell is a super box? Y'all know all the. What is it? What is that? A super box? Let me look that up. You know what I mean? That's new to me. I ain't never heard of that. Let's see what that is. Oh, Superbox Smart TV, frequently asked questions. Oh, it's a smart TV? Superbox TV box at Amazon. Oh, okay. Oh. He said a Superbox is a brand of an Android-based streaming service or streaming device that connects to a TV and the internet to stream live TV, on-demand movies and TV shows, often without subscription fees and the initial purchases. Okay. These devices provide access to a wide variety of content through a combination of proprietary apps and third-party apps available on app stores like Google Play. All right. Many models include features in high-resolution streaming up to 6K, voice control, and panel controls. All right, and parental controls. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? I've seen this before. I didn't know what it was. I'm looking at a picture of it right now. I didn't know what it was. Okay. Superbox, huh? Hey, boy, tell us. He said, trust your boy. He said you can use it with Fire Stick or Android TV. Hey, you know what, man? Y'all know all the shortcuts. All the not short, short. Y'all know all the shortcuts, fam. Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. Hey, he say 5 TVs at once.